Hi, I'm Jeff Tucker, Principal Economist at Windermere Real Estate, and this is a local look at the April 2025 data from the Northwest MLS. Last month, I said our local real estate market was on a roller coaster, and that proved true again this month as sales trends turned sharply downward after a strong March. Pending sales fell below last month's and last year's levels as many buyers pressed pause on their home purchase decisions in the face of rising economic uncertainty and stock market volatility. So right here are the four key metrics I watch to track supply and demand in the market. Closed and pending sales, which tell us a lot about demand, and listings, new and active, which tell us a lot about supply. Across the Northwest MLS, closed sales of single-family homes grew just 1% in April from their year-ago levels, after growing 5% in March. Pending sales, which are more of a real-time demand indicator, dropped 4% from last year, a disappointing reversal after climbing 7% in March. On the supply side, about 11% more new listings hit the market this April, and the tally of active listings ended the month 42% higher than in April 2024. So buyers are still seeing a lot more options than they had last spring. Finally, the median price for those closed single-family home sales was exactly the same this April as last year, $680,000. The extra inventory and cautious buyers seem to have brought price growth to a halt for now. So putting it all together, the market is looking very balanced across Washington now that buyers have taken a step back in April, as they're taking time to digest the impact of tariffs and stock market volatility. So now I'll dig into the four counties encompassing the greater Seattle metro area, where buyers actually pulled back even more. So residential closed sales dipped 1% year over year here in the four-county region, largely due to a 2% drop in King County. They also dipped 1% in Kitsap County, they climbed 2% in Pierce County, and they're flat in Snohomish County. This is especially surprising because there was healthy pending sales growth around the region in March, suggesting either more cancellations or that this drop-off happened mostly in the latter half of the month of April. Now, the median sale price actually kept marching higher in King and Kitsap counties by 5 to 6%, while prices were flat year over year in Pierce and Snohomish counties. Now, looking ahead, pending sales dropped 8% in the four-county area. They were down 9% in King, 10% in Kitsap County, 9% in Pierce, and down just 4% in Snohomish County. That's a sharp reversal from March's pending sales gains, and it's a leading indicator we'll probably see closed sales slide in May unless things turn around quickly. On the supply side, the four-county greater Seattle area had just over 6,000 active listings at the end of April, up about half from the same time last year. And just like in March, the inventory growth is especially dramatic in King and Snohomish counties, where listings are up 50% and 79% respectively. So all in all, these indicators from April show that the forward momentum in sales we saw in March has fizzled out for now, at least, because buyers have been hit by economic uncertainty and stock market volatility that's caused some of them to pause their home buying search. Looking ahead, we did see stock markets actually end April basically where they started the month after a wild ride down and back up. So that's some cause for optimism that maybe April's negative shocks will start to fade in the rearview mirror. What comes next, I think, does depend on whether the economic outlook and stock market movements stabilize and firm up. All right, that is all I've got for this local look for the April 2025 data. Thank you so much for watching.